Welcome back, guys, to This and Much More. We're officially back with my co-host,
Rollie Vogues. It's cool. It's cool. I feel like this is dope. I feel like it was already time. Did we want to come back now? No, we wanted to come back earlier.
Yeah, we wanted to come back in December, but then we realized
I didn't even want to take a break. I mean, I did, but then I didn't.
You needed a break, though.
What was the reason for the break? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was because we were starting to work on the project that's unannounced.
Oh, I see.
And we weren't sure what was going to happen, so we had to take a break. One, because of the unannounced project, right? And two, because we also started homeschooling, and Roland was also focusing you were also focusing on you had already been focusing on working from home, getting projects since March, but I feel like it was a little bit different now because we were going to start homeschooling.
No.
Which we did for 2 months, and then we took a break.
Yes.
I just think it was like a much needed break on both ends, on your end and on our other co-hosts. I feel like.
Yeah, and in a way, it kind of works out porque I was able to pretty much rebrand the podcast, and
that was another one too. You wanted to rebrand.
Yeah.
But we just didn't know how to go about it. But just the break happening was really good, I think.
Yeah.
So say hi to our new This and Much More logo.
Which some of you guys may recognize. This logo is the reason that I was like, oh, I want to rebrand, you know?
Yes, this logo.
Yeah, because it was just a sticker for our 100 100 episode event. And I was like, you know what? I really like that logo. Because there was other ones. They're up there. There's 3 other ones.
Yeah, I like this one more.
But that one is just like, I don't know. That one just, it's like me. It just, you could tell I designed it, I feel.
Yeah.
Would you be able to tell?
Yeah, I think when you have the little, what are they, the dots?
The halftones.
The halftones is when I know it's you.
Yeah.
Well, because I know that you like to design with halftones, you know?
Yeah, and then so from there, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to redesign all of them, make them look cooler.
Which I think it's amazing how you can do that with halftones. Like, you could make things look different colors because all of that is just a black, white, and yellow, right?
Yeah,
but it looks like there's gray in there, but there isn't.
No, it's just black, yeah. And so, like, even when people ask me, like I'm working with somebody right now, and they wanna do a shirt, but they're like, but we wanna like not have too many colors, but still make it pop out, you know? And I'm like, oh well, I have one shirt that's like, oh, like this so much more the podcast one, the one that we gifted everybody.
Yeah.
Like that one in the back is just one color, but it's just everything has little halftones and like textures and stuff, so se mira más than what it is. You know,
and I think Alondra said she really liked the texture on that one.
Yeah, she did. So I thought that was pretty dope.
But yes, guys, taking a break was very much necessary. It's not like we do seasons, because it's not like, oh, they're back for season 2. We went straight on for like almost 3 years. Yeah. We were about to hit our 3-year anniversary when we decided to take a break.
Yeah. So this is not gonna
start at episode 1. No.
Would you want it to?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to either.
No, then that would be like, oh, they're starting over. But we're not starting over. We're just picking up where we left off better than before, you know?
Yeah, and you know why? I just feel like, I don't know, why do you think there's a need for seasons? Why?
I feel like it's a way for the person, the host, 1, to take a break, and 2, just come back. You know,
to separate like
the times and stuff. Which I mean, it works out for people, you know. I just feel like for our podcast necessarily, it's not like needed, you know, just because yes, we took 3 months. We took 3 months off after 3 years. We hadn't taken off. We might have missed 1 episode here and there, but taking 3 months was like a big break for us, you know. However, I don't think it's like a new start for us. It's a rebrand, yes, but I feel like those 3 months we were still mentally working on the podcast. We were still meeting with our co-hosts. We still had a photo shoot happen. So we were still working regarding Studio 1017.
Yeah.
You know, we took a break from showing face with you guys, the viewers, right? But we didn't take a break on the behind the scenes. So I just feel like people sometimes take break and officially just don't do nothing with it. And maybe they'll come back and it's a season 2.
Yeah, the taking a break, especially for that long, I feel like is when people make or break the whatever, you know. It's like, okay, how are you able to come back from that, you know? Mm-hmm. And stick with it? Like, I don't plan to be like, we're back, make this whole like, and then we fall off like in week 2. You know what I mean? No. Like, no. Like, I feel like we know what we're doing. This is gonna stay. Mm-hmm. You know, we're gonna push. I don't want to miss a week. You know, mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't speak for the future. You know, like what might happen this year, whatever. But for sure, we have 3 podcasts. Like, something has to drop every week. Like, I don't want to miss all 3.
Oh, no, yeah. Like, there's not going to be a week where
y'all don't see content from us, you know?
From one of the 3 podcasts. We have 3 podcasts. We already have some co-hosts going out of town. I'm going out of town. And it's one of those things like, if, for example, if Entre Nos doesn't drop, at least we know Posted and This and Much More are going to drop. Like, it'll be like that. It's just never going to be...
Damn, and you're on all 3.
And I'm on all 3, yeah.
Damn, I need to be on all 3.
I don't know if you fit with Entre Nos.
We pretty much did an Entre Nos episode.
Yeah, you would. You should come on as a guest. Me and Alondra question you.
Yeah, I should.
But yes, we're super excited to be back. We already. This is the first episode for This and Much More as us coming back, right? But we are excited because the first 3 guests of 2025 will be our co-host. Yes. So you guys get to know them on a more personal level. I'm pretty sure you guys already, if you've seen Alondra and Robbie Robs episode from This and Much More, I want to say if you look back at how they were then, it's very different to how they are now.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell the growth in them, not through the podcast, just as them as people, you know? And I love that. And I'm excited because we have Ronnie on Posted. And we never did a This and Much More episode with her, right? Yeah,
because she wanted to in the beginning. But even she said, like, honestly, at the time that I wanted to be on, like, I didn't even know what I was doing with my life.
Yeah.
Like, so.
But I feel like I'm excited because as our first 3 guests, obviously This and Much More consists of us bringing guests. But this year we also did want to focus on, you know, Roland and I dropping maybe more episodes of just me and him, you know?
Yeah.
But we will be bringing guests, you know, for this.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be heavily relied on for guests.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be.
At the end of the day, no, like at the end of the day, it's going to be us. And then
we'll bring a guest here and there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But that really, I feel like that's this podcast specifically, the This and Much More podcast is what built this whole channel, built our relationships. Like, that's how we met people. That's how we were able to work with different people, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yes, definitely look forward to guests.
And we have some good guests coming.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Man, you know what? I wonder if I could get somebody.
Well, you can think about that we're on a timer right now.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so other than that, like, I feel like doing the podcast again is gonna make everybody more productive in a way. Maybe help me. You know, since we do have a production assistant, shout out Wicho.
I was literally about to do that. I was gonna shout him out.
Posted, right?
Yeah, for Posted.
I never gave him like a
official title.
Yeah, you know, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm a production assistant is good because he does help me. You know, yeah. He helps me with the podcast, but. That is just for Posted. I don't know if he'd be down to do This and Much More.
Well,
I did ask him.
He was gonna think about This and Much More.
Yeah, I did ask him about that, and then so hopefully he's down for that.
Which is also good that he's doing Posted because I feel like it's very his vibe, you know.
Yeah, and it's just more. It's no, it's con alguien nuevo, like that every guest, you know, like so it definitely helps. And that's what I was gonna say is that. Hopefully it makes everybody kind of like, you know, más productive.
No, I feel like they're all excited to come back, you know. And I also think like, well, you guys will see it their episodes are going to be dropped. So basically, let's talk about the schedule right now.
Okay.
So the schedule is going to be posted. It's going to be dropping every Monday. Entre Nos is going to be dropping every Wednesday.
Yes.
And then This and Much More is going to be dropping every Friday.
Fridays, yes.
So this episode's dropping Friday, January... No, wait. Is it the 30th?
January 31.
January 31st. So it'll drop January 31st. And so yeah, I'm excited because this is like the comeback kind of, right? And on
Kim
Monday,
Kardashian.
Are you dropping an episode on Monday? Yeah, right.
On Monday for posted, yeah.
So on Monday, so basically as you're watching this, you're already getting back into the routine because Fridays is going to be This Much More, and then in a few days it's going to be posted, and then a few days on Wednesday, which will be Wednesday, it's going to be the first Entre Nos.
Yes, and also new intros for everybody, and I started vlogging. So Make sure you guys go and subscribe to the new channel. It's Casa Vogues, which there's some other Casa Vogue, not Vogues, but it's Casa Vogue, blah, 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 whatever. But Casa Vogues, you'll know, if you see the logo, you know which one it is. I'm probably going to throw it up here at some point. Pero, yeah, so I started vlogging. We started a channel, and that's where you'll see more
personal stuff.
More personal stuff. Yeah. I used to vlog back in the day, so it's like...
Because on This Much More, we're professional.
We have a few vlogs on Studio 1017's channel.
Always Busy.
Yeah, Always Busy vlogs. We have 2 of them, and then we have 2 Alegres Milagros. But the Always Busy has now moved to Casa Vogues, and then it's starting...
keep it separate.
It's starting from vlog 1, and it's just an introduction. It's out now, and Alegres Milagros should be out, next week.
Okay.
So that,
So let's get into that. Alegres Milagros. It was so much fun, guys. Again, I just wanted to say thank you to all our everybody who's donated the previous years, but specifically to those who donated this year, because with your help we were able to make our 5th year bigger and better. It was so amazing. We had 6 bikes. We literally had 400 toys. That, to me, that's like the perfect amount, honestly. 400 toys was just the right amount. I was stressing because we took all the toys, took all the bikes, right, with the help of Ronan's parents. And I think it was just your parents and us taking all the toys this year, right? Mm-hmm. And so we had to basically go to Mexico every month since October, September.
Yeah.
And with his parents coming every month too, right? And I don't know, overall, it was such an amazing experience. We do separate the toys with girls and boys, right?
Yeah.
And then we put some down on the tables. And as I was watching the long line, I was realizing that the girl toys were just coming down. I didn't realize.
So it was more girl. Oh, no, y'all started off with less toys anyway?
Yeah, we started off with less toys anyways. We had maybe... I want to say it was not that many.
You kept track of everything, huh?
Yeah, it's not that big of a difference. I want to say it was. Let me see. Yeah, it was maybe I don't know, 15 toys. The girls less than boys.
Oh, it was kind of the same then.
Yeah, it was not that many, but.
So it just happened to be that more girls pulled up.
Yeah, it was a lot of girls. And I would see them just going down and going down and going down. And I'm just I started kind of stressing because I didn't want, because there was still a long line.
Yeah, I was watching the vlog. I was editing the vlog yesterday, and I came across the clip where you're I think we're going to have not enough toys, da-da-da. And then later in the vlog, I'm talking about all right, it's a bittersweet moment because it's all the toys are gone. That means a lot of kids got
a toy,
but it's not enough. So in a way, it's we're reaching more people. More people are showing up, Mm-hmm. And I'm now we need 1,000 toys, But I think 500. I mean, if we do 400, maybe 500 is cool, no?
No, I think 4 is still good. It's just. So
I'm just overshooting.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, if we can, the more the merrier, because it's just like I always tell them this is roughly the amount of toys we have. It's a first come first serve basis, you know. Yeah. And to me, it's just there's a lot of unisex toys, and a lot of those I put in the boys' side. Yeah. You know, so when I saw that the girls stuff was coming down, I started grabbing like those Legos, those puzzles, and you know the art, and I started putting it on the girls' side, and I think it kind of balanced it because it just worked out. Oh yeah. Because we still had maybe I want to say it was like 20 toys left, right? At the end, yeah. But those got donated to a smaller town that was like 45 minutes to an hour away from where we were at. The lady pulled up on Sunday, I want to say. Yeah, it's probably the next day. She pulled up the next day, and I gave her the box. Shout out to Ale and her husband, because they donated like a bunch of Spanish bilingual books in great conditions. They donated a bookshelf, and all that went to that small town. Yeah. And because they have a small school there, you know. Yeah. So overall, I feel like 400 was a good amount, you know. I think the 6 bikes were great too, because I think 6 bikes is the ideal number as well, just because we were able to knock 2 bikes per age group. However, next year, if we do have the 6 bikes, I want to get 2 more, but for the little kids, like the tricycles or something like that, because obviously that would be easier to ride over there than the scooters. You know? But I do want to get something for a little boy and a little girl, because this year they didn't qualify. Like babies, like younger? Yeah, like let's say for Victoria, like a tricycle, or, you know, like something like that. 2 of them for a little kid and little boy, because for our 4th year we did scooters for the little ones, you know, and we had 4 bikes. So having the 6 bikes this year was amazing, but I did feel a little bad that the little ones, let's say 3 years old, 3, 2, and 1 didn't qualify for a bike. Everybody, just because they were bigger. I mean, yeah, just because the bikes were bigger, and they weren't gonna be able to ride. So everybody that was 3, 2, and 1 didn't qualify to get any of the bikes. So maybe those 2 tricycles next year. Yeah, those 2, and then my brother. Shout out to my brother, because he was gonna buy the tricycles, but I told him, but he had already donated 4 bikes. Yeah. So I told him, no, don't worry about it. Like, if I have extra money, I'm gonna get them. But I didn't even get them because we were just all over the place, like trying to. We bought the remaining toys. We bought 4 toys literally right before we crossed the border, because I really wanted to hit that number, because we were at 396, right? Yeah. And I really wanted to hit 400, so we just stopped at a Walmart and I just bought the remaining 4 toys. But another thing too is baby toys. You think we need more, or you think? I think we need more. Like, I think, you know how I bought the Mickey ones? I think I should buy like a good batch of toys like that, like the little bears that you can press the buttons, stuff like that for babies. Because I did buy baby toys. We had maybe like 20 baby toys this year, but I think next year would be good to have like 30, because there's a bunch of babies, and I didn't even realize that. When I realized it was on our 4th year where we were out. Yeah. Within like the first 15 minutes. One thing that I don't know if I guess so the people know, there were some toys that were like very small, like it's just like I want to say I saw it with like a Dragon Ball thing like that. So like that, I put them together. You put 2 together, right? Yeah. Like 2 toys. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, porque I was like, I did see it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Porque, yeah, I mean, how is, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's first come, first serve. You know, people there's these big ass Nerf guns. Yeah. And then there's like little toys. Yeah. But let's explain how we do that. So I know that, so we have 2 trucks, and then in front of the trucks, we have tables. Thankfully, this year, we were able to have a person on top of the truck, basically passing down toys. And then we had 2 people per table, right? So the kids are not allowed to get anything from the truck. They are allowed to get whatever is on the table. Reason being is that we are not putting out all the big toys at once. We're putting out big, small, big, medium, small. Just because to me, I don't think it's fair to put all the big toys out first. Yeah. When their mom might be at work and it's getting out at the time we're about to start. And by the time she gets there's a long ass line. Yeah. You know what I mean? So even at the end, they're still big
toys.
You
want the people at the end to have the same opportunity.
Yes, so that's what I tell them. Like the toys, we mix them. Like there's literally like, it is a first come first serve as in like if you are gonna get one, not as in you're gonna get all the good toys. No, it's not. Doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
And so we do mix the toys, so it's just fair for everybody. But overall, like, I feel it's a great, like, experience. I feel like all the kids, literally, it's so much pressure for them just to be there. Just, like, they don't even know what to get because there's so many options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we're just rushing them, like, come on, because if you don't get it, somebody's going to get it,
Yeah. I feel like you see that a lot on the vlog.
And it did happen. I remember, like, a little boy wanted something and
he didn't choose. I mean,
he didn't choose. So another boy came.
It was almost like I might take this one. Let me put it here, and then let me look, and then somebody just grabbed that one.
Yeah, that's literally what happened to him. But he didn't put it to the side, right? But he just couldn't decide.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's funny, like it's just crazy, like how all that works, right?
But how could you though? Like, how could you go up there not knowing what there is and decide on the spot?
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of pressure. But at least we're taking off the pressure from the parents.
Yeah. So
guys, I'll be fucking ready to fight these parents.
But then the parents too, like the parents, it's like us. Like, imagine if we were taking Milo and we can't get off, and he has to go choose a toy. Mm-hmm. I would. If I would go with him, I'd be like, grab that one. Like, exactly. that's a badass one right there,
Yeah, but like, they're kids.
Like, remember that night before, the people who got like the toys early?
Yeah.
La niña agarró un like tractor, or what was it like?
Oh yes. So I don't know if you want to go on a quick break.
We can go on a break right after this. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so the night before, it was a family that they did not have a car, so they had to go get picked up. So basically, you need to come in a car because you cannot walk up to the...
Oh, well, I have something to say about that.
You can't walk up to us. You have to literally jump on somebody's car to be able to get in the line, right? Just to make it fair, because if not, everybody's going to pull up walking and they will lie, like, Yeah. So I have somebody that handles that because she knows who these people are, right? But the night before, this person did not have a car, and she has like 5 kids. And I'm like, yeah, let them come over. I don't mind,
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl, it was a little girl. I was like, oh, what do you want? And she's like, just looking. She's like, I want that one. And it was a tractor, right? Like a small tractor. But it turned on. And then I'm like, oh, ¿te gusta el tractor? And she's like, sí, me gusta, whatever. And I'm like, oh, tengo un tractor grande. It was a big Tonka, así se dice?
Yeah.
A big old, guys, like big old Tonka. Good morning. A big Tonka, like tractor, like a big one. And I'm like, oh, mira, yo tengo uno, like, And then I'm like, Ira, ¿te gusta este? And she's like, she looked at it. And then she's like, prende. And I'm like, no. She's like, oh, no, yo quiero el chiquito. And I'm just like, girl, you're saying no to a good brand, a big old one.
Yeah,
and
but
like,
even then, though, it's like a
kid thing.
No, but it's not a truck, Like, she didn't want a doll. She didn't want, like, like, at the end, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the mom maybe would have been like, oh, like, get the doll or las para las uñas, like, maybe not that mom, but like regularly, like, you never know what a kid is actually gonna go want,
Yeah. So I do ask them as the little ones.
Like, do you know what you might
like
want?
I'm like, ¿qué te gustaría? Know, and then if they tell me, I kind of have an idea, because I don't know how the hell that works in that moment, because I have the worst memory ever. But in that moment, I feel like all these toys are, like, literally in my mind, all these toys are just like pictures of what I have seen in, as I'm fixing them,
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it literally, that clip of Lego where he's just like, así.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel my brain is working. No. But it was amazing, guys. Like,
I was just gonna say real fast, porque eso about being in the cars. There was this little boy and little girl that came up to me, but I guess they had already gone up to Rai, and but they were like, "Hey, what did he say to me? Like, he was like, can we, are we able to choose a toy?" And I'm like, "No, not yet." And they're like, "Okay, it's okay. We came walking really far." I'm like, "Oh, you did?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Desde donde?" He's like, "All the way in the back," And I'm like, tienes un, I didn't say automóvil, did I? Mueble. I'm like, ¿trajeron mueble? And then he's like, sí. And she's like, oh, well, you got to get in the car. I'm like, no, pues tienen que quedarse en el carro, you know? He's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then, like, they walked off. And I told Raya, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the girl was like, shut up, you know? Like, we don't have a car, you know? Pero, pues, obviously, they come walking. Pues.
Yeah, no, it happened to me, too, where some lady came. She was already walking, and I saw her. But I'm like, I'm not going to deal with that because they'll play me, you know?
Yeah.
So then I told Roland's cousin, I was like, Hera, look, you know? And then he turned around and he was like, all right, like, I got it, you know? So then he goes and then the lady basically tells him, oh, es porque la troca se nos molestó. And then he's like, oh, no, pues háganla a un lado y se sube con la persona de enfrente. Because it's like that, guys. These people know each other, you know? Yeah. And yes, there's people from other little towns coming, but it's very like, we've been doing it for 5 years, so they know that they have to come in a car. So these cars are loaded. Now with like 2-3 kids, they have like 6 kids, 8 kids. They're loaded. So basically, I've seen them where they just jump with the person in front or the person behind them. You know what I mean? Because these people know that they're in line already. So then the lady goes and Hera's like, no, you have to get in a car. Like, jump with the people in front or behind you. And she just walks off. Man, this lady was like second to last in the line. And she had like a good truck. Her truck was working.
Oh, wow.
And Hera's like, mira, Evelin, like, and I'm looking at he's like, sí, su carro que estaba molestado se mira en muy buenas condiciones or something like that. I'm like, funny. It's fine though, but
yeah, but with that being said, guys, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Peace. We're back. That's literally like stuck in my head.
Low key, I should just put that on here. Man, I try to do a new sound. You should. I try to do a new sound and
try to figure it out.
I think I can do it if I have to figure it out. I know it's possible, but I changed the sound and then it froze, right? So I have to figure it out. But yeah, every time we come back from break, it could be like a
we're back.
Yeah, or some shit. We'll see.
If he's able to figure it out.
But yeah,
or maybe he should invest in a new one.
I want to invest in new headphones. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, the headphones should be first.
Yeah.
So the adjustables, because you know we have girls that come with tiny heads.
Yeah, they'll be like tantos así and shit, you know.
I push mine down, like.
Nah, you just have a big head, man.
No, babe, literally, like acá, mira.
Oh yeah.
Like my ear. It's just like I have to pick it up a little bit, and sometimes my ear in the top está toda like pushed in because it's so tight, like not tight, but it's pressing on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit, but it's all right. It's all right. I remember. I'm not gonna talk about that, but
what?
I was gonna say I remember when I was gonna start Entre Nos and Alondra was not my co-host. We were looking into headphones because we wanted the headphones to be different from This and Much More. And you're like, oh, no, not those. You should get these or something. And, you know, it was crazy. And I'm like, damn, that'd be cool if we all just have our own, like, colored headphones. Like, in Post-it, it's all blue.
Or just everybody bring their own. Like, Ronnie, bring your own headphones if you want.
You're going to pull up with AirPods.
Nah, not AirPods. But it's like, it'd be cool, too, though. Like, y'all just come with y'all's own headphones. Like everybody has them customized. Like,
oh, that would be cool. But you know, going back to Alegres Milagros, so we can wrap that up. I did want to really, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you to everybody who's donated or who donated, because I know you guys don't see it because y'all are just giving us the donation. But trust me, I'm telling y'all, like it's an amazing thing that you guys are a part of.
Yeah,
like,
especially those that donate super early. Porque super early, I mean, if we're talking October, you know, this thing doesn't take place until mid-January.
Yes.
So they're probably just like, oh, I wonder whatever happened to those toys, you know? Pero
yeah,
just so y'all know, like, no, they were all given away, you know? And you did your part, and we just can't thank you guys enough porque stuff like that, not a lot of people... Like, we have other friends that have their own toy drives, and I see them pulling big numbers and stuff. Like, we're a smaller toy drive, but we just go to Mexico, you know, like,
yeah,
and we physically have
to cross the border.
Yeah, we're not gathering toys to give to
here in Houston.
Yeah, or just in Mexico either. It's not like, oh, here are the toys, so and so
give them away
company or whatever. Like, no, it's like we're individually giving the toys out, you know, like from y'all's hands to ours to theirs.
Yeah. It's a very different nonprofit that we have going on here, you know, but it's an amazing nonprofit that we have.
Yeah, I did want to give one more shout out to Danny from Urban Assault, porque we were able to make 30 crew necks, you know. It was 30 crew necks that I designed and then he printed. So,
and shout out to our sponsors, which are our sister-in-law Carla and my brother-in-law Rai.
Yeah, and my dad's business. So
and my father-in-law.
Yeah, so it was our painting contractors, Urban Assault, Blue Bonnet, and 2 Glam Studios.
And Mercado Milo.
Mercado Milo's not on there.
Oh, wait. Well, Mercado Milo under Studio 1017.
Yeah, Studio 1017. So
because we are the parents of Mercado Milo. But Mercado Milo donated money through Studio 1017
and for the crew necks. And then we were able to, man, I just feel like, I hope.
Those were giving to the people that helped out, guys.
Yeah, so everybody, it's kind of like we were all in a uniform, you know? Like,
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I like that we all had the crew necks on. It was a little hot, you know, pero immediately after, that's when they got cold. So I'm pretty sure they got...
a lot of them were wearing them after. Well, everybody was wearing it during, which I appreciate, even though it was hot. I really appreciate that, you know, and because it just looked cool. Like everybody knew that was pulling up who was with Alegres Milagros because we all had a crew neck. Yeah, and they just looked so nice, guys. They were like,
the design is like, I love the design, you know. But just seeing it in person, like, it's one thing to design, you know, and then once you see it in person, it's like, damn, it looks cool, you know.
But it's not like these weren't given to the people who donated. These were given to the people in Mexico that helped. It was more for like, because normally we have like guys pull up from over there that, you know, help out that live in Mexico. So we wanted to gift them like crew necks because it was about to get cold, which we ended up, we did, right? And then we also gave him to like this guy that lives over there and he's always drunk on his bike.
Yeah, he's the borracho. Like that's how, you know, like, you know, like in the loteria. Like,
yeah, the borracho. Yeah, that's him. So Roland's dad ended up giving him one because we were about to, you know how we got the freeze, they were about to get it over there too. Yeah. So we gave him one just so, because he didn't have nothing on his, like he just had a regular t-shirt and so we were like, oh, here you go. So like that he could be a little bit warm. Yeah. You know, like that. But it was fun. It was cool. I
love telling people how it starts off, every morning, you know, well, the morning of, we're setting up, you know, people start lining up a little early. And then
we started at 11, guys, and the line was at 9:39.
Yeah, 9:39. Damn, so specific.
9:30.
Oh, I thought you said 9:39.
No, 9/9:30.
And but yeah, and then that takes place, and then right after that, like we all eat. The other people who are there helping us, we all eat, and then later, the party. You know, like
we had a grupo or banda, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody danced. You know, it's pretty good.
It was chill though. It was a little bit different this time because the banda was there early.
Yeah, and it was less people. Porque there was like obviously we expected more helpers from last time, you know, but I know some of them, I was told that some of them were working or they had to work, and then others they weren't able to make it, you know. Yeah. But still, we ended up giving out those crew necks anyway, like because we did get the same amount of help, you know.
I mean, it changes every year, guys, so whoever showed up this time got lucky, really, you know, because it's just we have different people pulling up every year. But I mean, as long as they're pulling up to help, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because it's just they're not gaining anything, we're not gaining anything, we're just at the end of the day it's just for the kids, you know.
Ahorita que we were talking, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to next year or this year when people start donating again, to give them a little like thank you, like I don't know, like we could do like Alegres Milagros like keychains or something, like,
oh yeah, you know? That would be cool.
I think
but then it'd be kind of hard too, because I don't meet with everybody who donates. Some people just send me money.
Yeah, but I mean, we could always like ship it out or you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be cool to have like a little little keychain or whatever.
Yeah, that would be cool. Now that you're bringing that up, that would be a good...
As a thank you. Porque the only thank you is just like from us. Like a man, we appreciate it so much. Mm-hmm. And, but
that's how you know... Honestly, guys, this nonprofit is just shows me like the people that are really just like donating from the bottom of their heart. Because again, like Roland said, if you're donating early, you don't see what you donated until January.
Yeah.
And not even because the vlog's not out until like February, you know?
Yeah.
So really it's just like these people are donating because they just want to give back. And I love it because Alegres Milagros is about giving back. Yeah. You know, a lot of nonprofits are, yes, but a lot of them are sponsored by so-and-so, you know. This one, you don't get no, like, recognition for sponsoring. It's just, you're just literally giving back.
Yeah.
You know, so that's another thing. So I do really appreciate everybody who, you know, donates and... it's a part of it because again, without you guys, it's not possible to do this.
Yeah. So that's pretty.
With that being said, we'll see y'all in October.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's get into 2025. It's already about to be February. We are a month in. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like I didn't make any goals this year. I mean, I don't know if we're talking about goals. Just, I guess, as how I feel is cool because we had a whole snow day. Mm-hmm. I feel like, okay, so this is how I see Januaries. I always look at Januaries, at least since we started doing Alegres Milagros, as like such a positive way to start the year.
Which has been 5 years now.
Yeah, which has been for the last 5 years. It's just like, January is always like cool. It's always like, damn, badass. It's a great start. Yeah, so we just gave out toys and it's a badass start. And then... on top of that, we had snow in Houston, which we never do. And
it was a lot of snow.
It was a lot. And I was like, hell yeah. Like this, it was like the cherry on top for me. Porque pues it's just, I was out there. Mm-hmm. I built a damn snowman, like, you know. And it was just cool. It was cool to see. So I feel good. And then now we're starting the podcast. It's todo like boom, 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 you know.
Yeah.
And I've made new connections as far as work-wise. Mm-hmm. So that makes me feel like, okay, I know I'm ending January on a positive note. Like, I feel good, you know?
You started it good. You're ending it good.
Yes. What about you?
Same. Well, I feel like the first 4 days of January, I was like, you know? I don't know. I just went... I mean, I've talked about it on... I talked about it on Entre Nos that it's going to be dropping next Wednesday, with Alondra. And I think I want to say I've talked about it here and there with like Rob and Ronnie's This and Much More episode. But I want to say I was like in a funk, right? So I'm just so happy that like, you know, sometimes it's good having conversations with friends. I have these conversations with you on a regular, you know, like you're my partner. But sometimes I feel like you're going to tell me straight up, you know, but you're also not going to hurt my feelings, I feel, you know?
Yeah.
So I went to brunch with Amy for my birthday, remember? Uh-huh. And she told me like, basically, she was like, bitch, snap the fuck out of it. Like,
she told you that?
I said basically, not word by word.
She said the B word.
It's not word by word.
No, just kidding.
Basically, that's what she said. Like, and she just made me realize, like, to take a step back and be appreciative, not of what I have, but of what I've done. And that's like a big difference. And I just had never thought about it, you know?
Yeah.
And so now I felt better, right? So then I started working out January 6th. And I feel like I've been pretty good because I lost the want to work out. Like way back in August. I lost it. Like I just, not because I just didn't feel like it was a priority for me. And right now I feel like I'm on a roll. Like I feel good about working out. Like today's my break day, right? My rest day. But even that is my rest day. I know that since I'm not working out, my goal is to hit my 10K steps. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just feel good mentally. I feel good. Maybe like not where I want to be physically, but I feel good. Like, and I started taking the vitamins that I need for my body. Like more of a self-care type of, you know, start for me. And of course, Alegres Milagros always is a good, what is it? Like a mood booster.
Yeah.
Like, it just is, you know, it's just experiencing that. It just is amazing. And having my sister be there and experience it again, you know, like.
I think that's the cool part. I feel like when people want to go, you know, even if it's, I see family, right? Like, your sister going, your tia went last year. I know, your cousin Pancho and Priscilla, they wanted to go. Well, they show interest in going, you know. I just feel like, and then we're just always inviting people. Oh, y'all should go.
Yeah, like know? If you sponsor, I'm always telling you, like, not sponsor, right? But if you donate, and I'm just like, yeah, if y'all want to go, let me know. Like, we can make it happen. Like,
yeah, and I think what's cool is that, like, even our friends, Carlos and Cynthia, like,
oh yeah,
Cynthia's from over there, you know, and but they happened to be there, I think, that weekend. Yeah, and he showed up. You know, Carlos showed up, and he's like, he's telling me, he's like, man, it's cool. Like, it's cool that you guys do this. Like,
oh, I didn't even know he told you.
Yeah, and it was like, it's pretty cool, bro. Like, I mean, obviously they see it on social media, but to see it, it's like, oh shit, you know. Well, he saw it the night before. He saw all the toys, and then they pulled up the day of, and he showed me. He's like, bro, he's like, when I was all the cars, you know, like, that clip is crazy. Like, you have a clip too, right? Too. And it's just all the cars, and it's like, wow, you know. It's, I didn't know, you know. I don't, from where I'm standing, I don't see these cars, you know, like. So,
I didn't know either. I've never seen the line, how long it is, because I'm always standing here, like, and I can see how long it is. I just never knew, like, that the line curved.
Yeah.
And it just went to the other side of Santa, you know. And
I wonder what the conversations are, though. Like, I wonder when people go and see the line.
If they're like, fuck.
If they're like, what are they doing? You know? And it's like, oh, they're giving toys. Like, you know, like, it's, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It makes me proud, like, of the whole, everything that we do over there.
I'm not gonna lie, when I went to get in the car to go see the line to get that one video, it made me, obviously I was pissed because we didn't get there on time on the way back, right? Yeah. But on the way, as I was recording, it did make me feel like a little emotional. Because I couldn't believe, like, all these people were pulling up for a toy. You know what I mean? And we were able to make... It's just one toy, you know? But we don't know if that's the only toy.
Yeah.
That's what I explained to Milo, too. Because I had a conversation with him about him. And I was telling him, we don't know if this is the only toy that these kids are getting. You don't know, like,
or like like a new toy that they haven't gotten in a year or something. You know, you never know. I mean, I don't know these people's situations or whatever, but I just know that they're less fortunate than we are here in the United States, and
it's different toys.
Yeah, and it's like toys from here. It's not toys
that we buy over there.
Which is crazy because when I was little, I used to love buying the luchadores, and then, like, over time the paint rubs off, so they end up just like a naked skin color, you know. But those are always cool. Like,
yeah, but overall, I feel like my January's been off to a great start. I also got invited on a trip, which I'm super excited about.
That I'm not going on.
That he's not going on, but I'm going.
That's crazy. Oh, real quick before you say that. Okay, well, you can say where you're going.
I'm going to New York, so
that's gonna be.
I'm gonna be leaving. When this is dropping, I'm leaving that same weekend. You know, so I'm excited. I've never been, and I feel like I'm going with somebody that knows where to go, you know, because she loves going there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going with Faith. So aside that she's my boss, she's also my friend, and I just love that for us, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for you. I feel like it's something that you can cross off your list, like you've been, you know.
Yeah. Especially because, for me, I feel like traveling is so big. Like, I just want to travel so much, you know. But
I feel like this is going to be like...
There's no money.
No, this is like... You've gone to, like, the big places. Because it's like... Houston is already, like, a travel spot for people, you know. But it's like Houston, Los Angeles...
I've been to Colorado,
Chicago, Colorado, and then New York. Like,
I've been to Florida.
And Florida. Like, these are places I only dream of going, you know.
We went together to California. We went together to Florida.
Yeah, but who doesn't go?
Boy, what?
Nah, New York.
You had never been to Cali with your parents or Florida. Actually, we went to Florida with his parents, but I took you to Florida before your parents because you went by yourselves.
Yeah, I want to go to New York though. That's pretty cool. That's one of the
I gotta go check it out for you to make sure it's worth you going. That's why I'm going, okay?
Okay.
But I'm excited. I just feel like, it's one of those things where I feel like mentally back, like on fire,
Yeah.
And I told Alondra, I'm like, when you hang out with people that are just like lighting you up, like there's just no holding you back, not that you need these people to light you up, you don't. But in reality, if you have them, it's just like amazing, like me and, well, you guys will see it on the Entre Nos if you watch it, right? But we talked about like our partners, right? And I was telling her, I'm like, I just feel like you and I are meant to be, just because we just light each other up, and like for me, like I told her, I'm like, I'm like, as much as it was a major risk, and it's still a risk that you are going full on following your dreams. As a wife, I support it 100%. You know what I mean? And I feel like not everybody can understand that, because it's a risk, and not everybody is a risk taker, vice versa. Like, you support me with anything I want to do. Like if I'm like brainstorming, like you're just like firing me up. Oh, you should do this, you should do that,
Yeah.
And instead of shutting me down, ¿me entiendes? Yeah. Sometimes you do shut me down, but it's like, come on, babe, be realistic. Like, you should do this instead, like
it's for a reason. It's never like a...
No, yeah, it's never like... Yeah.
Like, man, fuck your dreams. Like, no. But, like, one thing I do want to say is that like, the firing up thing, I feel like it's very important for us to do for each other. Like, even right now when you were talking about, like, the fitness stuff, I was like, damn, I was on the fitness stuff, and now, like, I'm struggling. Not struggling, I just got to do it,
Yeah.
Pero I don't feel that same drive right now.
Yeah, because when you were feeling the drive, I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't.
Yeah, but now I am.
Yeah, and now I just need to get back on it. But like I found some old vlogs of mine, right? Like, not that I found, but I just went just to look at the vlogs to gear myself up for the vlogging. And I found a bunch of them were me going to the gym. Like 80% of the fucking vlogs were me talking about the gym. And then I came across this clip of me being like outside the gym, and I was like, I just have a message for everybody. I just feel like, you need to prioritize your health. You need to go to the gym, even if you don't want to go move your body every single day. And I'm like, damn, this is a younger me giving me advice right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, crazy. I was like, and that's when it clicked to me. That's when I'm like, man, you know what? Like, I miss vlogging, because this is shit that like I don't know, this finding that clip of me was probably like, damn, like he's right, like, yeah, I should.
I was right.
But even then, I mean, I look at the old the clips where I did my transformation, where I like cut. I look at that video. I was young in that video. We're living in my mom's, in my room, and I'm like, damn, like I did do that.
What
like,
a time to be alive.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like I need to, for one, document.
But
from here on out.
Though.
What?
It is different. Like, yes, I agree 100%. Your health comes first. However, I get where you're coming from, where you are struggling to just jump back on, because it's different for some. Yeah, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. You prioritize your health and you'll be good,
Yeah.
But as a human, you take you do it a lot, where you're like, fuck, I don't have time to work out because I have to get this work done.
Yeah.
And that's understandable, but it's just like the whole balance.
Yeah.
You just have to find the balance. Either wake up early and get it done so you're not stressing out throughout the day what time you're going to fit it in, or you just do it at nighttime.
Yeah, but it's because I use symbolism a lot, right? I use a lot of... I try to explain shit like with pictures or with... so this is how I'm imagining it right now, right? Imagine yourself in a hole, like at the beach, right? That's how I'm looking at myself right now, literally. I don't feel like I'm like deep in a hole or anything like that, but this is how I picture it. Like, I dug a hole and the walls are coming in, porque pues the water is, pushing the sand, is making the sand go down, and I'm like digging. So every time I dig on one side, it's like fitness. So I feel like if I'm like focusing on fitness and I'm like trying to, I see the the financial stuff is like coming down. So then I move this way to the finances, focus on work, and then I put fitness to the side, and then that starts like cementiness, and it's in a way I'm digging myself in a deeper hole, trying to like
balance everything.
But if I make my way out of this hole, you know, from there I can just build. Like everything just becomes like you're
building a castle now,
like a snowball effect. You know, like because there's somebody, and I'll tell you.
So how are you gonna get out of that hole?
Jump. I don't know, like throw me a ladder or something.
You're on your own, brother.
No, but like there's somebody, and I'm gonna tell you about them like after we go on break. There's somebody that I see that they were able to do that for themselves, and I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like,
I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if you know who I'm talking
We know this person?
Yeah.
Okay, I have somebody in mind, but you can tell me off camera.
And
or on the Patreon.
But I feel like I see them and I'm like, okay, I can see I would be the same way, where it's like once something is like set in stone for me, like the rest comes. Like it's one positive leads to another positive leads to another positive, and you just build from there. There's like no stopping it. Like for one, I do look at health in that way.
Oh, okay.
Like if my health and fitness, if I feel good about myself, if I'm eating good and everything, like I feel my mood is going up. Like I just know. I don't think it's everything, you know. I don't think like, oh, I have a 6-pack, like I'm happy. Pero it'll help a lot. Like the sluggish feel that you feel when you're overweight or you're just not healthy, like
drags with everything.
Yeah, it drains you. It makes me not want to. I'm sitting at my desk and shit, and I'm just like, oh, man, fuck this. Like, you know, you're tired all the time.
I feel like that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I just feel, cause and you know what it is? Again, it's just if you have those people. Like, I have my cousins. We have a group message to the girls, and we are all competing. Like, ¿cómo se dice? We're all competing to hit our goal, right? But my goal is 10K a day. But it's either 10K a day if I don't work out. You know, if I work out, I think I'm good because I moved my body, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things like we're like, oh, who's first, or you didn't hit your goal. Like we do call each other out on that, you know? And I like that because it's just, you can see other people are wanting you to do better, you know?
Yeah.
But like the working out, I just have been feeling my workouts, and I do it here in my house, in my garage, guys. Like it's nothing special, you know. I'm working out with what I got, and I don't know, like I put my paper on the wall. I don't know if you've seen them.
And
the
workouts,
it just feels good. And then I also started bringing Milo in to work out, and I just think it's so funny because
he's always like, fuck, I don't want
to do it. Doesn't want to, but it's either a workout or you're gonna go walk.
Yeah, homeschool doesn't mean you don't have PE, bro.
I know, that's your PE, bro. You got to get a workout in. But I don't know, I feel like excited. I feel like I'm out of the hole. Like I feel like my snowball is just you know, going or whatever. Yeah,
I feel like I'll know once I'm like on the sand, you know, like on the surface. I feel like I'm like, oh, this is it. This is it right here. I even told you a little bit about it, but we can go on a quick break, and we'll continue right now.
All right,
we'll be right back.
Sorry.
The heck?
We are back. So we're about to do a fun little trivia. Okay. So you do one question, I do another one. Okay.
Nah, let's do like one for you, one for me. Like
That's what I just
like
said.
all of them. Like don't just do one and one. Like nah.
Oh, you're gonna do all of mine?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's how it should be. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you if you were right? I'm gonna tell you if you're right.
Right after.
Right after. So as you guys know, or as you may not know, we homeschool our son. Right? He's in first grade. So
disclaimer: if we get them wrong, doesn't mean we're dumb. It's just
so but he's in first grade, but these are like 5th grade questions, because first grade questions are super.
And we also follow a curriculum, guys. So
but yeah, so then you teach math. You teach other stuff. I teach other stuff. But for right now, we're gonna do math for you, and what spelling for me. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, question number 1. What's 9 times 7?
9 times 7 is 54. 56. You're making me question myself.
You're lying, right?
Wait, 9 times 7?
Wait, I have ABC. Do you want me to do ABC?
Yeah, do ABC because I have ABC too.
Okay, well, you're wrong, by the way.
With both? Hold on. 9 times 7 is 60.
Damn.
64.
63.
63? Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3.
And then 6 plus 3 is 9.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Ew,
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
That's crazy.
I'm really good with the 9.
Okay.
Look, there's 63. 6, 3.
Okay. A square has a perimeter of 20 centimeters. Okay, if you need me to give you the multiple choice,
okay, I'll tell you.
Just say multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay? But if you just give me the answer, then you can give me the answer. A square has a perimeter of 20 centimeters. How long is each side?
Give me the multiple choice.
A, 4 centimeters. B, 5 centimeters. C, 10 centimeters.
5.
All right, you're right. What is 1/4 plus 1/2?
1/4 plus 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1/2 plus 1/4 equals 3/4.
Yes. If a pizza has 8 slices and you eat 3, how many are left?
5.
Okay, yes. Why did you give me the wrong answer? Okay, yes, it's 5. Which number is prime? 19, 20, or 21?
Prime?
Yeah.
19, 20, 21. 20?
All right. It's 19.
19?
Yeah, because it's only divisible by 1 and itself. Is that a prime number? I never knew what prime numbers were.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
What is 45 divided by 5?
Right now, I'm on even and odds, okay? That's what I'm teaching.
What is 45 divided by 5?
45 divided by 5 equals 9.
Okay. If a triangle has angles of 60 degrees and 60 degrees, what's the third angle?
It's going to be... Hold on. 60.
Yes. What is 20% of 50?
20% of 50? 10.
Okay. How many inches are in 3 feet?
Inches and 3 feet?
Yes.
It's going to be 36.
Okay. Answer this last one the way Milo would answer a question.
I don't know.
With the whole like, okay.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
If a train travels at 80 miles per hour, how far does it go in 2.5 hours?
How much is it?
If a train travels at 80 miles per hour, how far does it go in 2.5 hours?
Okay. Can I use my phone to do
No.
Okay. I can't. I need the answer first so I can do it how he does it.
Okay.
So let me think the answer. Hold on.
Do you want multiple choice?
I think I already have the answer, but go ahead. Give me the multiple choice.
It's 160 miles, 200 miles, or 220 miles.
Oh, that's not the answer I had in mind. Hold on. Okay, I have the answer. So Milo would be like, okay, 80. You don't know? It's 80. And can you tell me again?
If a train travels at 80 miles per hour, how far does it go in 2.5 hours?
Okay, 2.5 hours. You don't know, right? Because I know. You don't know, right? Because I know. It was 80 and 2.5 hours. It's 200.
Yes.
Woo! All right.
That's all the questions.
I only got one wrong, and it was the first one because I was nervous. So
did you get just one wrong? No, and then the prime number.
Oh, and the prime number.
You got 80.
I got 80. But the first one doesn't count because I was nervous.
Okay.
But all right, I got 80. Fine. It's cool. Let's see what you can do.
I would have got my phone taken up for that grade. That ass. Or
so,
no gym.
Roland is a big spelling expert, so let's test it. This is 5th grade level, right?
The Kila and the B.
All right.
Which is that the name?
How do you spell accommodate?
Accommodate? Mm-hmm. You don't know?
No.
Okay, accommodate. A-C-C-O-M-A.
Wrong. You got the first one wrong.
Are these 5th grade?
Yes, these are 5th grade.
Honestly, did you search it up right?
Yes, I did.
Acomodate, right?
Babe, no, you're totally wrong.
Acomedate.
Let me spell it for you guys that are watching and are spelling it yourself too. It's ACCOMMODATE. Accommodate.
Damn.
You got one wrong. So you're at 90 right now. How do you spell persuasion?
Persuasion. Asian persuasion. It's PERSUASION.
Correct.
All right.
How do you spell conference?
Conference. CONFERENCE.
Correct. How do you spell mischievous?
Mischievous.
Mischievous, sorry. Sorry. You guys watching can spell it too. Go, babe.
Down.
Just go for it. You're at 90
mischievous.
right now. I need you to be at 80.
MIS.
Okay.
CH.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Mm-hmm.
VEOUS.
You got it wrong. I'm so glad you got it wrong. It's MISCHIEVOUS. Yes, so you're at 80 now.
I knew it. Because mischief is IEF.
Apparently not.
Whatever.
So now you're at 80.
Okay.
You should already be getting your phone taken up. Number 5. How do you spell orthographer?
Huh?
Orthographer.
Orthographer?
How do you say it?
Come on. 5th grade knows this?
This is 5th grade.
Orthographer? I don't even know what orthographer is.
That's what it is.
ORTO.
Ain't wrong.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck orthographer. That's a bonus question.
No, it's not.
Orthographer?
Yes.
What the hell?
ORTHO.
That's the first time I ever hear this word in my life.
GRAPHER. So you're at 70.
Nah, fuck that one. What's the next one?
Euphoric. It's extremely happy or joyful.
You give me some hard ass words. That's crazy.
This is 5th grade.
Euphoric.
Mm-hmm. You're at 70.
EU. PH. OR. IC.
Yes, correct. You're at 70 still. Which word is spelled? Oh, sorry. Diligent.
Diligent? Like, what the hell? Diligent?
Literally? I'm not even giving you...
DILIGENT?
Yes. That wasn't even the word that the question is asking.
Is mine not...
This is 5th grade.
Yeah, but is mine not...
multiple choice?
Multiple choice?
Yes, it is.
What the hell?
I'm not going to give you multiple choice and you're going to know right off the bat.
I gave you multiple choice.
Yes,
wow,
but that's numbers.
I'm going to start saying it. I could have said that with orthographer.
This
or
is
whatever.
spelling. You should know. You don't
Then
need...
why is it multiple choice? Exactly.
Because it's a trivia. I put trivia for...
But it's giving you multiple choice.
Yes.
Okay, it's there for a reason. Next one. Go, next one.
Okay.
I'm not going to have this conversation.
So you have 3 more.
Okay.
You still have 3 wrong. So 1 more and you failed the test. What is the... How do you spell petition?
Petition? PETITION.
Correct. How do you spell correspondence?
Correspondence?
Correspondence. This is why I don't do language arts.
CORRES. PONDENCE.
Correct.
Are you sure? Correspondence, right?
Sí, correspondence.
Why are you laughing?
Good. Because you're like, correspond. PON.
Yeah.
And all right. How do you spell?
This is the last one?
The last one.
Okay.
Spectator.
Spectator?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like... Spectator. I feel like it's a trick one. Is it a tricky one?
I'm not going to help you.
What the heck? I helped you. Is it a tricky one?
How did you help me?
I gave you multiple choice.
Oh, you want me to give you multiple choice?
No, but
I can give you the multiple choice if that's going to make you feel better.
I just need to know if it's a tricky one. If it's like something I'm not expecting on the beginning of the word.
That's giving you the answer. I'm not gonna give you the answer.
Is it?
If I was your teacher, like I tell Milo, I can't
yes or
help
no.
you.
Is it tricky?
I can't help you.
Is it tricky?
I can't help you.
You can. Is it tricky?
You never helped me. I'll give you the multiple choice if you want. I'm not gonna tell you if it's tricky. You want the multiple choice?
No, because you're just gonna read them.
Okay. Do you want the multiple choice?
It's easier if you just tell me if it's a tricky one or not.
It could be tricky for you, and it could be tricky. It can't be. It won't be tricky for somebody else.
The normal person would start it off with a S.
Okay.
Is that tricky or not tricky?
Start it off with S, and I'll tell you.
Spectator.
Is that how you're spelling it? Spell it.
Spectator.
Correct.
Okay, I just didn't know for some reason if it was gonna start with an E or something.
Why would it? Espectator? No.
I don't know. It's like possum.
Well,
it's like possum. Oh, possum.
So with that being said,
I did pretty good.
My ear is beeping. Somebody's talking shit. With that,
no, you just feel bad for giving me a low grade.
Babe, you got a 70.
Damn, I helped you. I saw that. I helped.
How did you help me? Please explain. By giving me multiple choice. I would have given you multiple choice too, but this is spelling.
Okay, this is numbers.
That's harder.
No, it's not, babe.
No, those were pretty easy. Those questions were easy.
Yeah, I could have gave you like 160 miles to. Oh, I gave you that. I gave you the train one.
Yeah, and I got it.
Okay, whatever.
But, babe, the spelling, it was just like, you got this. You're the spelling
I am
king.
a speller.
So apparently not. You got 70. So I beat you.
70. SEVENTY.
Okay. How do you spell 40?
FORTY.
Oh, yeah, because I told you. I told you it doesn't have the U.
Okay. I never spelled it with a U in my life.
You're like, it doesn't have the U? And I'm like, no, it does not have the U.
Yeah.
How do you spell 30?
THIRTY.
What numbers are even? What are the first numbers that are even? The numbers that are even. Tell me, 1 through 10.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay, good job.
Okay. What's an adjective?
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't worry about that stuff.
Okay, I don't worry about math, but I know it.
It's not unnecessary stuff. I can complete my sentences, and that's good. And if I don't know, I'll just chat GPT it.
What are double consonants?
Babe, you're not my teacher. Stop quizzing me. Okay, I beat you.
Y'all see that.
I beat you, and that's it. So, see for me. Okay. No, guys, I'm not the best in language arts, and that was one of the. Thankfully, Roland, works from home, and he's able to teach Milo that, because that would have been like a hard subject for me to do with him. Obviously, we follow a curriculum, so that does help, and it helps us lead him the right direction, and it does give us the answers for all his tests, so we don't have to go and do that extra work. But that's why we paid the money we paid for, because it was a really good curriculum. But with that being said,
yes, we appreciate everybody tuning back in. Mm-hmm. We can't wait for you guys to see everything that we have in store this year. The podcast is here to stay, and we just appreciate everybody's support and love, and just share this, subscribe, tell your friends, we're back, mm-hmm. The best podcast in the game.
Comment, support us on Instagram, on TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. And with that being said, we'll see y'all next time.
That's it. Much love. Peace.